Welcome to your dose of single Sundays. That's right, it is already Sunday, so we're covering over our singles that we ended up picking up this week. Had some good stellar stuff that went on, and we had a little bit of fun. So, getting right into the sauce, we're going to start off with the flyer. We ended up picking up X-Men 97 Season 2, issue number 1. This is a one and done for me. I mean, this is seriously going to keep on going, but I love X-Men 97. And I don't want to take a chance of getting any kind of spoilers to make that season less impactful for me. So, unfortunately, this is going to put to the wayside. Good news is, the big thing is that it's setting up. So, I didn't really get too much spoilers, and it's something that I'm expecting the show to follow. I am curious if the show is going to end up following the comic, but just in case, I'm going to try avoiding that as much as I can. So that covers that. So now we got to dive into the pull list. If you don't know what a pull list is, this is where you could go to a local comic book shop and be able to get a bin that started, and they'll end up pulling issues that you ended up having on your list. It's a nice solid way to go along with that, and it's a good way for you to make sure that you get the books that you're looking for. So with that, we have 3 issues that was on the pull list this week. So we're going to end up ranking those and covering those real quick. So starting off with our number 3, it is going to be Mark Spector, Moon Knight, issue number 5. We end up having some betrayal. We end up having some shenanigans. We end up having some craziness that goes on with it. It's an okay story. We ended up developing. I feel like we're getting set up for a big payoff. What happens to a character when they lose everything? Friends, places, everything, and they have to build back up. I have a feeling that we're setting up for that kind of a moment in this Moon Knight. Coming in at number 2 is definitely a book that I always look forward to. It helps out, and whenever I'm down or have that one down moment, it brightens up, and it's just a plainly fun book. The kid in me ends up loving this book. And what is this book? Well, it's Kelly Thompson's It's Jeff. Brand new week, issue number 1. So this, when I say reading it, it's kind of taking that liberally. It kind of has the art that also tells the story that goes along with it, but it's so much fun. It's amazing. It's one of those videos that you end up seeing like the entire adorable baby moment, and you end up like having, but you can't help yourself without having a smile on your face for it. That's what this book ends up doing. Having a down moment, read It's Jeff, because that's a fun moment. This story takes part into like a Coney Island setup, has a bunch of shenanigans that goes over there, and of course, It's Jeff ends up going crazy, having fun. However, there is a second story that ends back here that's definitely a more serious and more reading, I would say, more your classic comic voice, which you can end up seeing in this book. It's just a fun book. Honestly, if you need something fun, that's the book to pick up. So our top book has a bunch of stuff that goes on for it. It has a destruction of a historic place. It is a family coming together, staying together, however you want to end up putting it with a big uplifting end. What is this book? Well, it's Batman, issue number 10 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez. Solid book. Awesome ways it goes over with it. Has great story where people try to rat out the bat, and they get money for telling on them, trying to turn them in. But then you also see the stipulations of a certain place ended up getting destroyed. That, if you know with Batman lore, it's kind of a crucial place, and it has a big uplifting ending. Definitely a solid book this week. Has a good pace off to the entire series so far, and wraps up some of those loose ends. Definitely a solid book and worthy of the top pick of the week. So do you have a pull list? Let us know down in the comments down below. And thank you for watching. And remember, whenever you get to have a fun, it's worth it. Well, either way, that was your weekly dose of Single Sundays. And until next time, we'll see you later.